Happy Friday.
Good morning.
It's Friday.
I told you not to sing.
Come
I
on.
begged you not to sing.
You did beg me, and that was fine. So we went out last night to the backyard.
Not our backyard.
It
The
wasn't
backyard.
It wasn't our backyard. The food, average. My food, a little salty, but the chorizo,
That's just like that same
Corona stuff. I mean, yeah, but it was good chorizo. If you like chorizo, it's good chorizo. It's
I thought it was a little bland myself.
Wow, that's because
Needed some sauce of
you
some sort.
are you. I get that. So today
I had like glow in the dark tuna, but I didn't get sick, so I'm okay.
Happy Friday, Leslie.
Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Sherry.
I really don't think it was real tuna. The color was off. The texture was off because tuna is a very thick, dense meat, and the color is a lighter pink. This is almost
Good morning, Ree.
It almost looked like the color of my running shoes when I was in grade 7.
Yeah, it was pretty bright. Pretty bright.
And my food, although good, El Payu and the people we were with yesterday, Glenn and Tanny, agreed. El Payu, amazing shrimp salad. Cooked the shrimp to perfection, and they give you more shrimp than vegetables in their shrimp salad, which is unheard of. Christie, in fact, likes more vegetables than shrimp. She's just like, give me 8, give me 10 pieces, I'm fine. But darn it, they give you 35 pieces, more or less. I don't know if it is 35. But Christie's like, it's too much shrimp.
Whoops.
I love all of that shrimp.
Yes, but that's a lot of shrimp.
And if you're wondering where El Payu is, it's right beside our office in...
Good morning, Sandra. How are you this morning?
Good morning. In Plaza Bucerias. The backyard
is...
The
main plaza in
the main plaza. The backyard is directly behind the giant hostel.
And
the hostel.
Yeah.
In the Marilyn Monroe.
So over that area.
Yes.
Over in that area. But it's, you go in behind. I didn't know.
Leslie says, my kind of salad, more shrimp or meat than veggies. I'm with you.
If it was chicken, I'd be all in. But shrimp, I can only eat so much shrimp, and then I just can't anymore.
But even chicken. I mean, chicken would be very similar to the meat that you were given yesterday.
I love chicken. I think that's my favorite.
In Mexico, we have had nothing but chicken with the odd steak or whatever. But
still, the odd steak.
We've had so much chicken in our life. Whoa. I am done with chicken.
I'm not.
If I never have to eat chicken again, I'm okay with that. But Christie's like, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
Ooh, that was a weird little wiggle there.
That's what you do.
Do you?
Chicken in Mexico is great, not so much up here. I agree, Leslie. It is better in Mexico, and it's the only reason that I've eaten it this long. But now I've got a smoker, and I can smoke my meat all day long.
But do you?
Well, I don't get cancer. That's the nice thing about smoking meat. Although there are people who will tell you you'll get cancer, but... So went to the doctor's yesterday, got my blood test my pee test. And in there,
Good morning, Linda. Mom, good morning.
I thought it was a bacterial infection or something because I'm a doctor.
I know.
And when I left and went to the doctor, Christie, when I came back and told Christie, she's like, yeah, I got it translated already. Dr. Morrow's like, you're not eating enough food. And I'm like, I'm supposed to go fasting. And he's like, yeah, but this is like so. It's the Mexican version of ketones. My ketones.
It's the Spanish word for ketones, not the Mexican version.
Or the Spanish word for ketones. So I'm doing great on ketones. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Because I've been looking to see, do I have ketones? Do I not have ketones? Because I've been off carbs for a month now, at least a month. And it feels good.
He's doing really well. He'll have the very odd tortilla or something, or totopo.
This much.
He's doing, I'm happy. I'm kind of doing a low carb, but I do eat a little bit of chips and stuff, like at restaurants. And I'm still down 10 pounds in a month. I'm actually really happy with that. I'm doing it slowly, and I'm making a way that I can do it for good.
But you did promise me keto for 3 months.
You're eating keto.
No, but you promised me you would also join me. You haven't.
No, I said low carb.
No, that's not what you said. It isn't what you said. But the doctor is saying, you got to eat more. And I'm like, no, I don't. I mean, I'm a fat man. I'm a big man. And I really do need to lose probably 40 pounds to be in that healthy zone. Glenn looks amazing. Glenn and Tanya both look flippin' amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So they inspire me to perspire me. They inspire me to perspire me. So I need to exercise. I do.
Yeah, well, you need to get your gut worked on better first.
I do, but that I think a lot of my weight though has to do with I've been on a steroid since I was 12 years old.
Oh yeah, blame the steroid, not the food.
Good
job.
I run faster and I neigh once in a while, but I hardly notice that I'm on steroids. That was like a horse chicken.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Horse chicken octopus. So I went to El Colagita a week and a half ago, and maybe 2 weeks ago. And when we went there, I had ordered the octopus. And normally the octopus is bigger, but it was all tentacles. There was hardly any meat in it. And it was very difficult. But yeah, Glenn likes octopus as well.
Muchas
Christie
gracias,
doesn't.
Jessica.
Christie doesn't like octopus.
She likes my cup.
Excellent.
And Jolene and Jeff were having their little love fest over here. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jolene. Miss you already, Jolene?
Christie's not a fun lady in the morning until she has probably her 6th cup of coffee. And people are like, oh, Christie is so sweet. Christie is so amazing. Just marry her. It disappears very fast. It's somebody from Guadalajara. I don't know who's calling me.
Okay.
Let's just let it go, man.
Okay.
So what is going on in your world? What's going on this weekend? For us, tomorrow we are meeting with different clients. 2, I think, at least.
And we're working in our office.
And we're working, we're moving
in the upstairs office. Yeah.
So you will not see this anymore.
You think we'll be done? Nice. You think we'll be done tomorrow?
On Saturday? I just have to move my office over.
I thought you were going to do all the soundproofing in there. It doesn't make sense to move your stuff in and then create dust with soundproofing.
Create dust?
With drilling holes into the walls.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it will be done. And I'm just going to do this giant green screen behind. And
so it won't be nearly as awesome.
It won't be. And we may still have this picture of our kitchen there. We'll see.
Good morning, Janet.
Hello, hello. So what is going on in your world this weekend? For us, it's just work. Sunday, I think we'll take the day off.
Tonight, we get to go out to dinner with clients. And
I'm meeting with an immigration lawyer today. So I'm getting my Mexican citizenship. I'm very, very excited about that. So the immigration lawyer is coming at 1:30.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to have a better idea. I was just watching the Nomad Capitalist on YouTube. Very interesting videos. And he's talking about how countries are shutting down their passport programs. Guys, we've got billionaires in control and they're really running the show. All of these world governments are not all of a sudden deciding to do the same thing at the same time. They're being told what to do. And if we follow this and allow them to continue to rule our lives, not work for us as civil servants, they're ruling us now. And you need to realize that. If you don't realize this, you're not waking up. It's time to wake up. Shaky, shaky, time to wake up.
And yes, Janet, it was really nice seeing you guys yesterday. Yes. And Karen, good morning.
Yep. So what is the rest of our day? I guess we're going to Sam's because you said they're having a sale for gifts. We're starting to gift our clients. We never have. In North America, the agents gift. For us, it's like, honestly, they're pretty darn lucky to have found us because we're probably some of the few people here that tell all the truth all the time. We don't care if we get the sale or not.
Good morning from across the pond.
We just want to make sure that when you see us at a restaurant, you hug us instead of, there they are.
Yeah.
We have a chick in Calgary, a horrible, horrible woman. She's horrible. And anytime we post anything on Facebook, she does, the sad face.
Or a grumpy face.
The notario did not like her at all. And it sucks, because we are not in control of this world. We do everything we can legally do under the law to lower capital gains. But if a notario decides that it's not going to work for him.
Hi, Rita. How are you?
Sorry.
My mom said, get a Mexican citizenship for me too while you're there.
You can actually get a visa now. You can get a permanente based upon
because your daughter has permanent residency. You are eligible, and so we will look into the citizenship. I don't know for you if citizenship is worth it, but the residency for sure would be.
Absolutely.
So we can talk about that. Marie says she is mucking out the chicken coop and all the usual chores. You are amazing.
You are. I mean, that's the beauty of farming. You cannot slough off and hope that people see. A farmer can't say, "Yeah, I planted the field." You're going to know in 3-4 days, or even weeks, that you haven't worked. So it's one of those things where you've got this forced accountability. Other people's lives, creatures' lives, are depending on you. I do like that. And when we buy our land in Mascota, which will be pretty soon, I think we're going to just do some free range chickens, start planting trees and stuff, and just letting that grow, because it's not anything that we need right now. But when we do want that, it's going to be nice to have all of that stuff ready for us. Because our stuff that's growing here, it is incredible what has happened in 3.5 years as far as the fruit trees, the banana trees, the moringa trees are mind-bogglingly amazing. The neem tree, shocking.
Who is she? I'll find her.
That's the crazy lady.
The woman.
It doesn't matter. She's a horrible person. She's a horrible human being.
Yeah, and I don't know why after all this time she is still so salty. I mean, it wasn't anything that we did.
Nope, we did everything we could.
It was a capital gains issue, and we have no control over that. We can do our best, and our lawyers can do our best, but the notaries still make the final decision. But that's not good enough for her.
No.
And she has to be...
No, but she is a horrible
nasty
human being.
Well, there's people here that like her, apparently, still.
Yeah, but there are people that don't like us. Because apparently you always tell the truth. Like, they think for 18 years we were pulling this incredible con. That we're actually horrible people, that our children are horrible people. It's kind of like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
It's not really soft, Karen. It is like a sport shirt, like one of the moisture wicking ones. But it's a comfy one for him. He likes it.
But it feels like electricity, and I cannot discharge this. I've gone to like a grounding wire. I've tried everything.
You need just a little bit of water to put, just rub a little bit of water on your belly.
Rub water on my belly.
Not
It'll
through
make
your
it
shirt.
smaller.
That's what I used to do when I was in school and had static cling, because it's dry and cold. You guys, it was 13 degrees today. 13 degrees this morning when I woke up. That's very cold for Mexico. It hasn't got that cold, and it's mid-March.
It's cold for our area.
Yes,
because it did get down to 7 degrees Celsius when we were in Guadalajara.
And we are looking at least a hectare.
Oh, yeah. Which is 2.47 acres, more or less, at least.
A little bit bigger than a hectare, right?
Yeah, if I can get 3 hectares, I think that's probably going to be close.
Yeah, it is cold. It is cold for Mexico, Leslie. For our area of Mexico, sorry.
Now, if you're not in the shade and the breeze is going, it's kind of cool.
If you are in the shade.
Yeah, if you are in the shade.
If you're in
but if you're in the sun, it's fantastic.
You got little... Oh, geez, that was attached. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So one thing that's driving Christie
13
crazy
here in March is tropical. That's true, though. That is true. It's all where you are. It's refreshing. Polyblend, Buddha belly. Spray a little bit of hairspray on it. Yeah, it's probably a polyblend. I don't know what these T-shirts are made of. It doesn't really say.
I don't know. All I know.
It's made in Honduras.
There you go. It's a
what does it say? Oh, it's Fresh Force, but I looked at it and for a second it looked like Forget, because the Fresh Force with a little...
Oh. So Christie, it drives her crazy because people are telling her they like the beard, because Christie's always bitching about the beard. I like it, and I want to get rid of it, but I have to lose the weight that I want. But I still kind of take care of it a little bit. And Christie's always complaining. People are always like, well, I kind of like it. And she's like, shut up.
Yeah. So Margaret Rita is asking if the land that we're buying is near Bucerias. We're thinking out by Mascota and San Sebastian, in that area, the Talpa, that area over there.
We want a place that will grow all year round.
Yeah.
And you can grow all year round. Because here from May to November, you're not supposed to plant a seed, nothing.
Yeah, because nothing will grow. And then Reese is saying, Jeff said it was refreshing. Yeah, my feet are cold. Feel that.
Ooh.
Like my farmyard, remember to allow enough space for your fruit trees to spread out. It's surprising how they spread larger than you thought. Yeah.
It's very true. We've found that on the street corners here because we are using our easement, our sidewalk easement for fruit trees right now at our house. And they're bigger than we thought. Our starfruit tree has very little sun and it's not really giving, where typically starfruit is prolific.
Yeah.
So up in the mountains, I think it's going to be great because we will have the space also to plant fruit trees spaced out here. It's very little sidewalk easement. Now our banana trees, they're going crazy awesome.
Rita is asking if we'll live there.
No.
No, we'll keep our house here and we'll just be back and forth for now.
It's a
until
2-hour
we
drive
retire.
to get there. It's a place to go on the weekends. It's a place to go as a getaway, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd be fun. We could do some little cabins or alternative housing.
Yeah.
Because I've been studying this for 10 years. And I just want to start playing and practicing and getting this done.
And I'm looking forward to like having fires and all that kind of stuff. So Ree said, I'm a goatee lover myself. It's a little naughty and neater than a beard. She corrected herself. And Karen said that her husband's beard is the same, but all gray. John's is well on its way, though.
I've got gray eyebrows and a gray eyelash now. Like, it is so crazy. This getting old crap, I just hate it. The body starts to hurt. Like yesterday, Shirley, I can't remember what I was saying, but I said, you know what? You just better appreciate that you're pain-free right now because you get to a certain age and all of a sudden it's like, where did that come from? Get me the oil. I need to squirt some oil on that thing. And you can't even squirt oil. It's got to be from the inside. Brian is here right now. Brian McDonald.
Yeah, we're going to miss him if we don't do something with him quick.
Yeah, but Brian, he was given, I think in 2015, he was given 1 year to live. The doctor said, get your life in order. That was the last time he ever saw that doctor. And he decided to take his health in his own hands. He had arthritis, gone. Cancer, gone. So he had like stage 3 or stage 4 lung cancer. So it was pretty serious at the time. And he said, screw this noise. And that's the last time he was at a natural doctor. Yeah. And based upon what
not a natural doctor, a real doctor.
Yeah. But,
like a medical doctor.
But based upon what my doctor just told me about how all allopathic medicine, given enough time, will become poison to us. So I thought that was a fascinating admission from a medical doctor. Mm-hmm. So, and it is true. So yes, exercise does relieve aging. So does something that only costs pennies from the pharmacists or Costco or whatever. It's that joint thing, that chondroitin or I can't remember what it is, but it's pennies. You take that and everything is better. He does walk now. He does yoga. He's in his mid-70s. He does yoga. He does all of this walking. And he's living a good life. And Brian. And if it wasn't for his family, I don't know if he'd live in Canada because he married a Mexican gal. Her family is in southern Mexico. They go there for many months of the year. Then they go back to Edmonton. So he says it's very difficult to leave the grandkids, etc. Now, that said, we've talked to other people, and they have told us, if I moved back close to the grandkids, it'd be 1 day a week that I'd see them, Sundays. And I'm not going to live
as Sundays. They age, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to live for a Sunday, for 1 day.
Yeah.
He says, I've got 6 other days that I want to live. So now what he does, though, is he does go back and he visits his kids, 2-3 times a year. COVID, been a bitch. So, but he is finally going to see them after 2 years. So I'm excited about that. Well, I'm just excited that people are finally saying, you know what? I'm tired of living like this because it's not really living. I want to live my life. I'm sick and tired of seeing people wear masks outside, where the sun, which is a giant UV protector, it just destroys every bacteria, virus, whatever that it sees. But I must wear my mask. It makes me feel comfortable. The people who fist bump you, come on, show me, honey. Fist bump me.
I refuse.
Elbow bump me. Come on. What the hell is up with that?
I'm gonna elbow bump you.
Give me a frickin' handshake or a hug. Something.
Gray's distinguished, Janet said. And we are a lot older than you two spring chickens. That's from Karen. Talking about the gray beard.
Yeah. And that has been
We are not
tough.
spring. We're late spring chickens, if you want to be like that, okay? Because we are in our 50s, so we're late spring chickens.
She's more in her 50s than I am.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. It's okay.
Twitch.
I didn't even notice. Oh, so talking about the enalapril, because I had been having, since I've been taking the magnesium, I haven't been cramping.
Hey, go figure.
Shut up.
I told him. I mean, he's talking about cramping. And, oh, this is bad. Look what it's doing. And I'm like, you just need some magnesium, you big
I'm at dinner,
baby.
And the ring finger all of a sudden kind of went in this weird thing, and it's holding, and I can't move it.
It cramped.
I'm like, no, and I can't move it, and I'm like, this is new. This is brand new. Chris is like, you just need magnesium. So instead of giving me 1, she gives me 4. Then now I'm going, oh my gosh, is this mixing with the meds that I'm taking? Blah, blah, blah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I thought I had a terrible sleep because I didn't get to sleep until after 2, woke up at 8. And I'm thinking, oh man, today I felt freaking amazing.
Hello. Listen to your wife sometimes.
It was
I know.
That day was fantastic.
And I know if I don't take my magnesium, like I've been taking it again regularly, like because I had stopped for a while. And I'm feeling way better, way less cramping and stuff too. My legs.
And we've got Epsom salts. I should just have.
Jen, good morning. Karen said, okay, we are in our late 60s. Donna, good morning. How are you? Donna Dunbar.
Hello. So please take your magnesium because your body probably needs it. And potassium. Magnesium and potassium are like those 2 things that people are very out of touch with in their bodies. Mm-hmm. So take something.
And bananas ain't going to cut it, you
bananas
guys.
Don't cut it.
And there's way too much sugar in bananas to get all the magnesium and potassium you need.
It is fascinating that in the past, we used to eat so much fruit and veggies.
Is that same number?
No, it's a different number. Fruit and veggies. Fruit. And there's so much sugar in tropical fruit. Papaya, pineapple, and bananas are over 15% sugar.
Oh, this is from our nurse friend, Linda. It's called Dupuytren's contracture.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you.
Thanks, Linda.
Just give it a name, and now a doctor can take care of it.
Yeah. And Linda, we have the new cones they're not new, but there are cones at the office. So we'll probably bring them by. I want to get a length of chain to chain them up. And then we'll bring them by and put them out in front of your place. So I have parking every day.
She was
my big old truck.
When we walked by your place yesterday, we were walking because we found a great parking spot off the square. But yeah, when we were walking, she's like, the chain and the cones, and this is what we're going to do.
Yeah. So speaking of driving versus walking, picked up our truck yesterday because we've been driving our red car, which we have to go pick up today and bring it home.
Pablo's good.
So we left it with Pablo, and I originally, because when we went to Guadalajara, I'm like, okay, just do all the fluids and the filters because it's been a while, and check levels, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then I said, oh, and by the way, please take it for a drive. There's this little kind of like a little lurch when you accelerate or stop.
Just a tiny bit of a clunk.
Just a little feeling, right? And noise. So he looked at it and our engine mounts were wearing out. So he replaced those, and he replaced some parts on the differential and added the oils and stuff that's needed, and drove it last night a little bit, just a little bit.
It's
and
perfection. It drives like a flippin' living room. It's a living room on wheels.
Not many people's living rooms drive, so I don't know if that's a good way to...
Well, it feels like you're in your comfy couch.
Yeah.
Even going over little bumps and stuff. Like, it's a Lincoln, and I have no idea how they make them so... Oh, I do know. Was watching Scotty Kilmer video, and he was talking about how it's the levels of insulation. So he says, if you get a base model vehicle, there's no insulation in the doors. He says the more you spend. So he says you can actually buy insulation for your vehicle to make it quieter. Then to the smoother part, that part is tough. But the quiet, our vehicle is very, very quiet.
That would make sense because remember we rented way back in the day a Dodge little car, like just a little four-door, like a Jetta, but the Dodge. And the difference even between the Jetta and the Dodge, I said it was like we're being in a tin can.
Yeah.
That's probably why there was just no insulation in it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So if you really want to make your car quieter and the ride just a little bit more listenable, you need to get insulation.
Yeah. So Jen is saying, good morning. I get that cramping all the time too. Thanks for reminding me to take magnesium. Yeah. You know what? It really, every person, there's very few people, unless they're taking magnesium supplements, there's very few people whose magnesium levels are where they're supposed to be. And there's no real test to test it. From what I've read, and Linda, you're a nurse, so maybe you can address that at all. But, so, and anyway, that's what I've read, is that there's no way for them to test your magnesium levels. But then, if you're cramping or even
back spasms.
Sometimes, back spasms. Even I've heard that it helps some people's heart, because sometimes you feel this little thump. Well, if you're low on magnesium, it can cause that also. So there's a whole and clear thinking. Like magnesium and potassium are amazing, and I'm not using the best quality magnesium because it's really hard to get here.
You're using Costco quality.
Yeah, right now I'm using Costco stuff, but this is stuff I bought in the States. My mom is saying that she uses Ancient Minerals magnesium oil spray to put on her knees, hips, etc. It's very absorbable and very effective for pain and to relax before bed.
Now, if you want a fun way to take magnesium...
Oh, that was Jeff that just tried to call you, Jeff Braun.
If you want something that is absorbable, it is going to be Epsom salts. Epsom salts are huge magnesium salts. You just put them in a foot bath or something. Watch a television show for half an hour.
Yeah, my mom says she uses it for heart palpitations too. Mom, do you take it internally too, or just the spray? Curious.
It goes through your skin, though. It's easy to get.
I just said I'm curious. I'm just curious what she does.
This is why I'm terrified of her. Absolutely terrified. So, but I did find out that most husbands are scared of their wives.
They're the smart ones.
They are. It's like the Canadians that don't live in Canada.
Mom.
Yeah, smart Canadians are leave the country. Especially now. My goodness, so many people leaving Canada.
And actually, Mom, next time you come down, I'd love for you to meet Linda. Now that I think about it, I think Linda and my mom would get along quite well.
Yep, there you go. Kathy Colson, hello. Thanks for laughing like that. I don't know what we're doing to make you laugh, but...
Oh, my mom is saying that you can put that oil in water and drink it also.
That just sounds gross.
We put oil in coffee sometimes.
Yeah, but it's blended up and you don't taste anything. I'm just guessing magnesium tastes like mag wheels. Because that's why they call them that.
I don't think so. Idea. I think you're wrong. Pretty sure.
Yep. How come salmonella doesn't taste like fish? That's another thing I'm curious about. What are you looking at?
What I want on that wall.
You better stop that. Because I was thinking we may want to still put a table there so we can have like 4 people down here so we can eat at a place.
No.
She's not even looking at you anymore. She doesn't care.
It's not true. It's not true at all, you butthead. I'd leave Canada too if they'd let me on a plane.
Yeah,
it's easy to take in water, she said.
Okay.
All right, Mom. Thanks for proving John. Will it help my knee? Yeah, you know what?
Ace, you had surgery, so that's a different beast entirely. But it may. Now
it won't hurt.
Well, his name is Avril. He goes by Ace. Ace kind of just sounds I don't know.
Slick.
Different. Slick. And when you're a salesman, you don't want to be too slick. But Ace is the guy who is helping me find the lawyer for immigration. Thank you, Ace. We're meeting today at 1:30. And we're going to find out. Because Zach qualifies for citizenship. I don't know why he hasn't gotten it yet. But citizenship is I don't think it costs a lot if you're going to, well, maybe it does. I don't know.
I don't know what it costs.
But right now they're making it very difficult, kind of a tit for tat for the U.S. To Mexico. So they're making it very difficult for folks to become citizens. So if you pay a little bit more, front of the line, I do love that you can do that if you have enough cash. Because the wealthy people in Canada and the U.S., well, in Canada, have been jumping the queue on healthcare for years. Sports people, for whatever reason, just get operated on right away. Now it's all done. But the average Joe, it's 3 months to 2 years to get a hip or a knee or whatever. That is insane. You can come to Mexico, pay a couple $1,000, you're in tomorrow.
I think I like standing back just a little bit further. No, you can't. You have to go up so it focuses on your wrinkles and leaves mine alone.
I see what you're doing. It's all vanity for her. Everything is vanity. That actually is, I think, one in
it's a Shakespeare.
From the Bible. No. It's a Bible thing where everything is vanity. And it is true. It is all vanity.
Yeah, it is. It is. On that note, we're going to say goodbye. Goodbye.
Now that Christie knows that her wrinkles are horrible. They're not horrible.
And I get these from him and my gray hair. I waited almost 2 years for my left hip replacement. It was a month when I had my right one replaced.
Well, that's cool. Now, in that one that you waited for 2 years, what kind of stress and pressure and pain were you going through? It's just crazy. So, all right, guys, we are out of here. We will see you when we see you. Maybe we'll show you the office tomorrow because it's going to be like this tiny box.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything special.
It won't be. All right, guys, have a good one. We will see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye now. Ace, get better. Get that knee better.